Angie's probably over there getting rid of a body. She looks like a Miss fucking straight trench bowl. She scares crap out of me. Now she's got a freaking straight thing over there grinding things up. She is a freaking scary neighbor. She be over here all the time, be like, "Ugh, ugh," and you're like, Angie, you have got to. She's like, "Ugh," I'm like, you need to go. She's like, "Ugh." I'm like, dude, you literally can't be here doing that. She's like, "Ugh." I'm like, okay. She like literally thinks you're doing things to her that you're not doing, and so it's actually kind of a big deal because she's basically attacking you. And she's like, she goes on these like drinking binges for like 5 days straight. I don't think she sleeps. I've only met a couple girls that do that, and dear sweet Jesus. Sometimes she forgets it's her own damn dog. She accuses people. She says that the dog in her yard is attacking her, and it's like literally her own animal. I think it was like the last time she went cuckoo brain, she ripped her own fence down with her hands. And then threw her dog over the fence into our yard. Then her dog started attacking all the dogs. And then she called the police and said our dogs jumped over her fence and went in her yard. She's a little bit much for me. So today we are going to do a exfoliator. We're going to do all those skincare products, maybe. I don't know if we need all of them. There's a lot. We're going to do, there's quite a few of them there that we're going to get to try, and we'll do a little read. The first one is an exfoliator, so we have to leave it on the face for 10 minutes. I've never used one of those ones before, so I'm excited. Exfoliators are good for taking off the top layer of dead skin cells and allowing the product to get deeper within. By taking off the top of the dead skin cells, it will remove all the extra weight from your face, and it'll help you not to age as fast. From the weight, the sag, fine lines, get all the dark stuff out, your pores, your zits, all this stuff, your blackheads. I've already washed my face last night, but I washed it again this morning. And we're going to come over here and so let's start with this one. This is an AHA Rapid Exfoliator. Intensive exfoliating formula. Retexturizes and renews skin. Has glycol acid, exfoliates and boosts natural cell turnover. Pomegranate extract delivers antioxidant benefits. And licorice extract helps soothe and calm the skin. So, says that we put on the face for 10 minutes. You can use a cotton round if you want. I think I'm just going to put it in my hand and do it. You do need to make sure that your face is washed. If you want... Like when your face is hot, your pores will be open. And when your face is cold, it will close your skin and your pores will be closed. I can already feel this tingling on my face. It's not too much, but I can feel it. It's liquidy and jelly. Oh yeah, I can smell like whatever, like acid or I don't even know, some kind of alcohol. I don't even know what it is. Obviously not. I don't even know. It's probably not alcohol. It smells. We have acid, glycolic acid. Yeah, it's still alcohol. I knew it. Ha ha ha! It's because we were always in the chemistry lab with my dad. It says bring it down on your neck and your chest. And then we leave it on for 10 minutes. Yeah, you can feel it. But these products make your face feel really soft. Alright, so I see here that I can feel it on my hands. That's why I figured, fuck it. I'm just gonna do a nice little hand treatment too. Get all that dead skin stuff. It'll be nice, like if you touch somebody, then they love it when you have soft skin. First thing I see here is that you've chosen to go a different direction. You could have been with somebody, and I feel like you lost attraction for that person. I've been picking up this week that one of you is very quiet, more reserved, more intelligent. The other one is very rowdy, disrespectful. They undermine you. They try to manipulate you. They might try to sweet talk you. They report for your health in general. You were somebody that has the dietary manager card here. And so I feel like we were also talking about this week about how it really meant a lot to you to have a woman. I was mentioning how a woman will think about what their man wants to eat. It's a mandatory thing when you're in a good relationship. Anyone's going to want to eat food. If you're a food eater, you're fucking obviously healthy. And if you're not eating food at a consistent schedule, you're usually partying, period. Or you're struggling with some kind of addiction, whether you don't want to gain weight or you're on drugs. So it's obviously extremely noticeable. I could see here that your diet mattered to you. You lost attraction for this person for whatever reason. You begin to follow your own path. I feel like there's a sense of lack of trust here. And you start to grow, no matter what, in your own direction real quick. The very first card that starts us off is the Path in the Reverse. So we can clarify what happened here, but it says that good luck's on your side. You bury yourself in work to forget you. This person's mouth could have been the reason why you went in a different direction. You could have had other third parties involved in the relationship, and honestly, it could have been an ex or something, somebody who had another love interest, like with your partner. I don't know. There is the magic lamp here, so I just thought rubbed it out. I don't know, because you have to rub the lamp, so I don't know. Your person doesn't not pick up trustworthy vibes. I feel like, yeah, manipulative seduction. Straight up, dude. Yeah, they were sweet talking to you. Yeah, 7 of Cups. You wanted something that you couldn't have with this person. You paid attention to this person's inner character. We have animal connection here, and we have 6 of Coins. 6 of Coins is when you would step your game up, and I always think of 6 of Coins here because it has a tuxedo on it. I always think if you want to become better, you have to actually step into the character and actually begin to manifest it through the belief system that you can be it and that you are it and you live in that lifestyle right now. But I don't feel like you're a fake person that would do that. And so I feel like your base is here for them. And Seven of Cups, I feel like maybe they were always looking like they shouldn't. Like, I feel like they looked always dressed up. Like, they maybe wore outfits that they shouldn't have been wearing to certain places, you know, like, they'd be like, you like, where are you going with that shirt on or whatever, or that outfit on? And they'd be like, oh, I'm just going, like, here. And be like, what do you need to look like that for, like, type energy. I feel like they were confusing to you, but not. They were trying to be confusing. But you're just not that type of person. Yeah, you were like, don't interrupt me. I'm trying to literally work. Some of you were creating a vision. And you became disappointed with this person very quickly. They were distracting you sometimes when at work, if not all the time. You begin to feel like you were being nudged forward by your higher power. Some of you guys could be in the music industry. It does say do what your heart wants you to do, but it says the word sing. Number 3 could be your favorite number. But you're on the right path. And this person disappointed you. Could have been a partner at work, could have been anything, but they were not honest. There is other people involved here when it should have been you too on something. And we have last one to be picked here, last one to know, too late. I felt like there's been a lot of energies here where some deals were made in multiple directions and they couldn't have been. Somebody didn't keep their word, and I feel like other people knew about it. And you feel just embarrassed. I mean, who wouldn't? Who wants to be in a group of fucking people that know a bunch of shit, and you don't? And then they laugh about it. It really broke your heart. Yeah, but you have the depression card in the reverse. Some of you already feel hollow. Some of you just keep your head down a lot. I have 2 head downs here, and you're going to be walking with your head up from now on. A lot of us think that that's how the world is and that's how everyone is. But my clients, they have taught me that that is not true. Actually, it wasn't too many years into the beauty industry and being a teacher that I started, like even at the school, we served like 300 to 500 people a day. And you learn really quickly that no, not everyone lives anything close to the same life. There's different lives every client, and each student's different, and everyone's different. And you just start to decide over time that maybe the best thing to do when you're living your best life is keep things that might be disruptive or negative to yourself and focus on things that are more positive and watch your vocabulary, and you know, just think about who's watching you. You have animal connection here, and you know, you're just somebody who wants to have somebody like that who's mindful. Obviously, you're not somebody who judges completely and says, oh, I'll never date you at all if you have any type of background. But you're somebody who notices if they're just not moving right along with you, and you're not going to tolerate that. I don't know that you just want, I'm picking up that you just want to make sure that whoever you're around is good around children. Your children or anybody's children really matter to you. And this person was not a good example for children. And that is what you're just, I don't even know, you just don't even think twice about it. Your kids matter the most. Yeah, rising up in the reverse. You didn't even bother. On top of attraction in the reverse. You were like, no, we're not doing that. You don't even, like, you could have even found, like, that you weren't even, like, intimately getting, like, up for that person. You didn't find it attractive at all. For some of you, this could have been your baby mama, but they could have, like, you guys could have known each other in your younger years and were partying just like anybody else would. And they wanted to continue to do that. And you're like, no, we're not going to do that. We made a choice to have children or whatever we said, and they wanted to keep doing it. And you're like, very well, I'm leaving then. You just put your head down a lot. Your head's down in a couple pictures here, so I feel like maybe this person was talking down to you a lot, and you just didn't respond over time. And you were like, you just didn't say anything. And they might have said, oh, you don't fuck me anymore. You don't fucking want to do anything with me anymore. And you're like, bitch, please. You don't fucking Like, no matter what gender it is. I got hate issues towards I'm not gonna lie, I got mom issues. So if I ever do anything gender, don't think I'm against girls. I'll try to get better at talking shit about dudes, okay, guys? But this is any gender. You know, my friend, I got a few friends. They got some narcissistic boyfriends, but they're fucking far and few. I've only seen a few. I guess I just look at men like they're very smart. It's not in their, well, you know, I don't even know. Nature, I don't know how to explain it. There's just different people that attract different people. You're not somebody that attracted this person. This person's not stupid either. This person seems like they might have got caught up in an addiction that they couldn't quit. You both could have, maybe. And that maybe you did. Maybe you did your services. Maybe you became a good person. Maybe you focused on your children. You got clean. You got sober. You know, this person wasn't able to. It happens. You know, if you want to know, my daughter's new beginnings in the reverse. You had to leave. I had to leave mine too, and he actually passed away from an overdose. So you know, it's moments like these that I knew when he died. Judgment in the reverse. Yeah, there's no judgment here. Don't be judgmental if that's something that bothers you. I'm super grateful that I have my beautiful kids with James. James loved those kids. Just because he had his things doesn't mean that he didn't love the kids. He loved them very much. Some people's addictions are stronger. It's not that they chose it over you. It's that the body determines. It goes off of your highs and lows. So if you get super fucking depressed, they call that rock bottom. And your body becomes accustomed to that feeling within 60 days. That becomes addicting. In 60 days, your brain programs your new way of life off of your 3 to 5 people that hang out around you the most. So that's very fucking quick that your new lifestyle changes, dude. And you got these fucking high energetic people or low energetic people. It doesn't matter, whatever they are. I called it being the coolest loser. It's like when you know what you have to do and it's all this shit, you gotta go to treatment. You gotta fucking go through the hoops of CPS. Now you're on DOC. Now you have to break up with your boyfriend and girlfriend because y'all fucking get crazy together and you know it. Now you got a DV case. Now you got a fucking no car. It is one thing after the next. It's no joke. It was a long 12 years for me, off and on. But I'm glad that we did break up. They did say you have to break up over taking the kids. And of course I wasn't going to lose the kid. So, I don't know, I moved up here and I got through shit. He did move up here too. He tried to fucking move up here too. It was obviously, I don't know what would happen to him either way. He didn't get off the track though. Like, at first it was hard to break up, but it wasn't a question to me to have my daughter taken for it. So, I don't blame him. We were both young when we met, 18? You know, we were young. We were both addicts, and we both were partying, and we were just being teens, you know, and I look at my son and his girlfriend, and they're like more like me and his dad, responsible. They're a lot more responsible to a degree. But some people just have, James was definitely my karmic lover. Sounds like you guys might be dealing with those. There's nothing wrong with those ones. Karmic lovers are no joke. Karmic lovers are they're either because they're either to teach us a lesson or we are there to teach them. They're different than the other lovers. They are your Bonnie and Clyde relationship, dude. Your Joker and Harley Quinn. Karmic lovers are unique, and that is why you can't fucking get over them. Yeah, I didn't know what a karmic lover was when I was younger, but I said, I don't know, man. I said, I just feel like he's my bad side soulmate. That is actually what a karmic lover is, dude. They are your fucking troublemaker partner, and more than likely, you're gonna have some kids with them, and one of them won't get better. And it's up to you to teach yourself a lesson to get through the anger. Because anger is not even a real emotion. It's a secondary emotion. Anger actually covers up fear, guilt, shame, regret, pain. A lot of times it's because probably we remember different times throughout that where maybe we relapsed and brought it back to them or something. Let's be honest here. You know damn well when you're in a karmic relationship, both of y'all be bringing shit back and forth in the house. One of you tries to get better, the other one gets fucking bad. It goes back and forth. You just gotta be like, I always described it, we mutually fucked each other over. I don't think James ever felt like that we weren't mutual too. Tori couldn't believe it. I was a straight A lost him. I didn't even want to I never thought I was gonna do drugs. I was fucking gonna be a star athlete and all the shit, and then I just met James, and that's how it goes. These lovers are because you are gonna become a new person through it. You will never have thought you were gonna be a young parent by yourself, going through the law. Maybe the other baby parent is dead. If not, then fucking don't, withhold the kids from him if you can. You guys can, if they're on something, then yeah, sure. I stopped blooding. I had like a decade clean during the younger kids' times. I spent their younger time clean from probably, definitely under about 12. It wasn't until 12 when Martin hung himself. And then shit got a little crazy. But that's usually what may happen. Some of you guys could have went through a fucking death. Don't be too hard on yourself. That shit's nuts. You can only fucking go, with the punches. Dude, people are gonna die, dude. And people are gonna lose their houses. And people are gonna fight. And you're just gonna learn as you go. And a lot of relationships right now can get real DV fast, so be careful. I think you're doing the right thing. I do think that some of you guys might be dealing with a dramatic person, though. So do be careful. They seem like they might, I don't know. Let's see what they're up to. They seem desperate right now a little bit. You have the King of Cups energy. You're ready for love. My life is not as together as it seems. Yeah, you guys are about to get star entertainment, bro. And I told you, 6 of Wands in the reverse. This is just your person, you might be feeling their energy getting closer to you. You might have been getting anxiety lately, just feeling like, what the fuck's going on? I feel like they're thinking about you. I feel like they're channeling your energy. I feel like they've been watching you, whatever you've been up to. You've obviously been working really hard for whoever you are. There's clearly somebody talking about you. There could be somebody in your inner circle at work or involved with your friends group that is actually communicating whatever you have going on, that success, back to this person. You have star entertainment here. And 6 of Wands in the reverse would be normally something that was a problem in the past would be moving to calmer waters, and it's not. And literally, dude, you're doing fine without this person. You don't do fine when you think about the way that you felt about them. You love them. It will always make you sad. This person couldn't have respected you more, treated you better, loved the family better. You will always be the type of person, I do believe, who honestly was an honest lover. You feel brokenhearted and disappointed that you were not able to bring this family to a beginning to like a forever. You're not the type to fucking go from relationship to relationship. You have a lot of shame. Your father and mother are coming up here like it meant a lot for you to represent or maybe carry out a family tradition when it came to being married and never divorced. Don't be disappointed in yourself on that. You've learned so much from this, and you're doing such a great job too as a parent. For some of you, I can shut the fuck up, dickhead. Yeah, you need to remember that love is the key. You're still a little angry, and you actually could be a water sign. You also need to get back into sports, but you may actually fall in love with a water sign, which they will not stop. You won't be able to avoid love with them. I'm a water sign, and so we're pretty fucking rambunctious. You have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, so be careful of a bad offer. And honestly, you may be in court right now against your baby mama or daddy, and that's the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. I always think of that guy as the prosecuting attorney, and I always connect him to my fucking child support case for some reason. I'm trying to get better at it. But that could be a favor that, like, Judgment in the reverse and the Pentacles in the reverse, that's two court things. It could actually be that some of you may lose the kids and they may be granted custody. This is going to be very hard for you. It's like the worst thing that ever happened to me. We do half and half, and it was very hard for me. I felt like such a piece of shit. I felt like the same thing as you. How could this fucking happen? How the fuck could I be fucking paid child support and the fucking we be splitting the kids up and fucking half and half, 2 and 2. That's usually what it was. Sometimes 1 and 3. It just depends. Whatever the kids want to fucking do, It was crazy. It was crazy. And court was out of town, and so every 2 weeks we were traveling. And I'm sure you already know the shit they say in court about you. Unbelievably heartless. Heartless. And you may have been in a group of people who actually you found out were totally slandering your name. And you were like, what the? It broke your heart. Really, though. But honestly, you know what? As sad as they made you, you have the depression in the reverse. You were never going to go anywhere with these people. You have rising up in the reverse, new beginnings in the reverse, judgment in the reverse. I finally started to find the pro in a lot of these. And I realized that what was I supposed to do with fucking 4 kids as a single parent anyway? In the end, it got better. You just get used to it. You're like, you know what? It's not so bad not having them this weekend. And you start to just embrace that. The truth is, you wouldn't have wanted to be with this person forever anyway. They were rude. And they were probably fucking drunk or something every fucking, I don't even know what they did. They're picking up ridiculous vibes. I was with Zeke for almost a decade. And that's how it helped me. I thought, you know what, honestly, would you really want to fucking do this one more time? Fuck no. Respect. I'm grateful for everything I got, but at a certain point we got to be honest with ourselves. It's okay to be grateful and truthful. You guys lost. One person seems like they still wanted to fucking party. And even during times when you maybe got better, they probably daydreamed like he would about the good old days. You know what I mean? And you're like, that's not. And you would do your best to fucking look at the good old days, and they weren't really something much for you. And you respected it, but you're like, what the fudge, You want more for your family. So you did the right thing, man. Because those people grow into the future, still living. What they'll do is they'll go replace you with somebody that was the age that you guys were when you met. So if they go get someone younger, don't be surprised. They're actually literally going to look for the good old days. So you'll be like, what the fuck? A lot of times it'll literally, like if you were somebody who was part of a gang, they're going to go get an old gang member. Things like that. So they're going to go and replace it, take you back. That's so don't, you're going to be able to be better about just seeing how they're going to operate in the future. They're pretty predictable. At first, you don't really understand what you're doing. A smart person, it only needs 2 seconds to figure out why and what. Not every single person has a reason for why they did something. But yeah, that's what I've seen. And that's fine, let them. And from what I've seen, they have a couple more babies, and then they go and do a fucking day, bro. They'll go and get a 3rd good old day. And they leave again, and then nobody wants them. And they're just, it's like, for the first time ever, they wake up and realize that everybody else went and lived a normal adult life. They don't ever actually want to be better. The only thing that happens is they realize nobody wants them before it's deep, and they disrespect everyone to the point of being alone. So it's actually their own ultimate fun. In the end, you're gonna win. Not that I know that you don't. I think, actually, I'm not gonna lie. You like winning. But yeah, they don't actually win. These people are very, very, they just don't care. I mean, how could you not care about, spending at least the kids, 12 and under years doing the birthday parties and doing the Easter egg hunts, how could you not care? But they just don't. They will. They'll be active about it, but like when you're like, babe, don't be yelling like that around the kids and shit. They will keep yelling, and you'll just be like, what the fuck, dude? And they just actually don't change. They go through cycles of those days. I'm coming. So you did all the right things. Yeah, I know. She's crazy, huh? You're psycho. I don't trust her with that thing either. I'm dog watching, and that dog don't trust Angie either. Yeah, you know what? You guys did the right things. But you know what? Honestly, for you guys, you may actually share children with this person. And I'm a little worried about how court's going to go. Some of you guys may not be in compliance, is what I hear. You may be somebody who has a criminal's record, and they don't. And you might be losing to this, just because they're being mean to you. But you gotta get in compliance so that, Hey, we're gonna wash this off. Ooh, I'm excited. Alright, so we'll pull a couple more cards, but yeah, we have some major new beginnings going on. We have not going on. You need a dietary manager. Some of you guys, I was picking up yesterday that you have diabetes, high blood pressure, something about your arteries are clogged. And you're going through a lot of changes right now. Your heart rate could increase significantly, especially if this judgment doesn't go in your favor. We'll clarify again, but we have 2 judgments in the reverse, just not to scare you. But I don't know, maybe if you wanted to get to Mexico or something, I don't know what kind of charges y'all got. But one time this tarot reader, she said, don't fucking go anywhere this weekend, guys, or you're going to jail. I went to jail. She's not kidding. Boxing? Yeah, for fighting, dude. Literally. You need to focus. Somebody's going to try to distract you on purpose for the reason to fail you at whatever you have going on. Somebody is trying to actually, literally spark you off, piss you off. You have this bird here. This is Jafar's little fucking gossiper. So some of you guys are dealing with somebody who's literally running their mouth about you. Extreme in the reverse. It could be somebody that honestly tried to make, they could have been, I'm hearing they could have been trying to attempt to be intimate with you and you turned them down. They're going and telling everybody you were intimate. You could have actually gotten a fight with somebody from them lying and saying you two were intimate together and you're like, no the fuck we weren't. They are saying that. Somebody's talking shit about you, saying that whatever you used to do, you're still doing. I feel like people are messing with evidence, this fish just made me feel like they were editing things, changing things. You may feel like documents or pictures don't really make sense or add up with times or dates, and you're like, no the fuck, I was not doing that. But then you're looking at it and it looks like it's actually valid. So you could be 34. You're really good at this. You need to stand your ground, actually. You need to focus. You're a great parent. Yeah, deceitful family members. These are your family members working together with this person, possibly. They could have a lot of money. You need to be strategic and you need to find out, I'm telling you, somebody from your inner circle is actually transferring information to this person. Maybe this person has money and your family doesn't. One of your family members could be accepting actual payment to go against you in court or something, but somebody from your inner circle is definitely transferring information to you. You might want to play around a little bit with it and just say some false stories, a couple little mild ones, and pay attention to the traveler. This person could have red hair, They could have a red car. They could have a red car with like different colors on it, gold. Um, they have a big ass nose, maybe. They might have big, like, structural features in general, like their whole mouth. Like when they open it, they could color their hair funky colors. There's multiple colors here in that picture. I love you guys. Sorry, I have a Karen for a mom, and I have a psychopathic Virgo dad, and so when I talk shit, big ass news. You know what's funny? When we were all in middle school, we hadn't lost our virginity yet. And we were like all sitting in a group. And we were all like, fuck dude, we gotta lose our virginity. And we made a bet. We were like, if we don't lose our virginity by this time, we have to do it with Emilio. And Emilio had a big nose. He looked like Doug Funny. So funny, huh? Thinking about middle school days. Okay. Yeah, fuck those guys though. Alright, so I'm feeling pretty fresh. Like Home Alone. Don't even try. If you try to slap me while we're doing hammer punching tonight. Okay, next. Hazel, I'm obviously doing a tutorial. Yeah, I'm busy. I'm not gonna play your fucking games, dickweed. Fine, toys taking a bath. And get out of here. Alright, we're gonna do some new ones for you. Okay, next things first. Let's see. Next things first. Okay, so the next things first. Ow. So I see guidebook here. And for you, it's easy peasy, especially if you're doing a court thing. Just go to the county clerk. Women love great dads. What you need to do, they love great moms, but women are going to be harder, just so you know. You need to know how to fucking mastermind your fucking different sexes, because that is fucking important. And not through sexual manipulation. Not when it comes to professionals. You don't ever want to mix your professional life with that shit. What they like is when your shoulders are back, when you have a nice handshake, when you smell good, you look groomed, and you're there to fucking think about the kids. So what the court cares about is doctor's appointment with both of you. When you talk about being in compliance, which is important, I told that to my daughter too. She's like, I want to go to grandma's. I said, well, you have your doctor's appointments next week. She's like, oh, since when? Since I fucking made them as your mother. What the fuck are you talking about? She's like, she just went anyway. That's great. So this is like an acid. It's not even kidding around. I can actually feel it's more. The first day that I used it, it was really strong. I felt like it was definitely going through layers of skin. And then the last, like this week, it has been mildly strong. But you can already see like the shine. I need to put light over here. I'm gonna go do that. Ha ha ha! I'm a dork. It's like shine out of magic because it's probably taking the top layer of skin off. We're still. Oh, hi, buddy. Okay. It's so pretty out today. I don't trust Angie out there though. Not with that fucking thing. Not after what she did to us last time. Even the dogs. The dogs even see her outside. They're straight fucking it so mad and walk back in. Hazel, don't even start. Alright, so they need doctor's appointments, dentist appointments. What's going on with their school? And what do they eat? Breakfast, lunch, dinner. And just like their health in general. It's about safety and it's about health. They're gonna, like, you can live with. See, the thing about any time when you're dealing with state, just know right off top, bro. You go get yourself involved with state, there will be no drinking, there will be no eating. It does not matter what's legal. You are not here to fucking argue. If you are told ever, your child or anybody that is a minor has said anything negative, you are never there to argue that. You are there to always be concerned, whether you fucking defend it or not. You make the mistake of defending anyone over a kid, you're done. You lie one time, you're done. You defend your partner, you're done. You are always there to look for a kid, period. You will fuck up. One time, you're done. I've seen it happen every time. Moms, dads, everyone will lose their children. I did not defend James over the kids, thank God for that. I mean, it didn't even fucking, I just looked down to the table and like, they were like, what about this, what about this, what about this? My mom, she fucking went hardcore on this. She told him about all the fights that we had had in the middle of a meeting, which she wasn't lying. So she was like, well, James did this, James did that. She came home from work the other day, there was a girl in there, they were fucking, and all shit. And then they just like all stared at me, and I'm not good at lying. I just looked down at the table, I was sad. Because what do you even say? Like, you're just like, fuck, dude, that is our relationship. And he defended it. He, like, said, I don't even know what he said, but he lied right then and there, right at the very first meeting ever. Oh, fuck no. They never even bothered with him after. They gave him a caseworker, but he would call, which was fine with me that he didn't get answered, because he would try to bring me down too, and that's what I'm saying. This person may do that to you. James, some people don't want to lose you. I don't know if it's that they probably don't want to lose you, or they don't want to step their game up, but they will try to sabotage you even getting the kids, absolutely. So you need to actually just set your distance with this person, and you need to focus on the children at this point. For those of you who are going through a custody thing, for some of you, you may have other relationships with people that you tried to defend, not during court. No, you don't have no relationship with anyone. Somebody's talking about your business, bro. They're telling them who you're fucking. You either fuck somebody privately, or you need to know that they're going to run background checks on all your partners. That's how that goes. Anyone in your house gets a background check. If you live with anyone, they're getting a background check because the kids need to be safe. You'd be surprised to know how many people are actually pretty fucked up out there. I would ask people all the time. I would tell them during this time, I say, are you sure you're okay to race it? One guy said, yeah. I said, it was a couple. I said, well, I don't mind if you do have anything on your record. I'm just asking because I'll get in big trouble if you do. Oh, yeah, no, it's totally fine. So we look into it. No motherfucker had possession of guns. What the fuck, dude? That's perfectly good reason to lose your child. So you really got to run into it. And also a fact is in our country that the number one abuser is a step parent. They're the number one person to beat the shit out of kids, and actually take their life. So you really got to be careful. So we did now that acid, we've done the exfoliator. Next thing we're going to do is, because you want to go from like the liquidiest molecule to the thickest molecule. Yeah, you gotta keep your extremes out of the picture, dude, because people can tell when we're doing something stupid versus when we're not. You're not hiding it from no one, and slowly but surely we'll lose everything if you don't take this time seriously. Because regardless of how much of a bitch your person might be, they don't seem to possibly have one of you doesn't seem to have an addiction. And even if I think that one of you maybe has done it, maybe you did it a couple times in the past, but I don't feel like it was really your thing. And I feel like sometimes they try to like use that against you. Okay, this one now is a nutrient charged water gel. It's an oil free water gel, and it contains revolutionary cumulative hydration release technology that instantly locks moisture to skin. A nutrient charged blend of peptides, vitamins, and minerals strengthens the skin's barrier for smooth, plump skin. I actually do like water gel ones, so they just get deeper. We talked about the molecules being smaller size. I feel like my face looks shiny and beautiful. Bring it down around your ears and your neck, because that's what the skin is. It pulls your skin on your face tight. And it does feel good. It feels nice and shiny. If your face just dries up really fast, it needs more. Next, because it's not going to make it oily. It's crazy. We have the multivitamin infusion oil hydration. At this point, I feel like I'm almost scared for my life because I should take a shower, but I guess I could go out and break. I don't want to be in the yard with Angie. She's cuckoo. Sometimes I think she's throwing up the fucking homie fucking neighbor sign. And then I realize she's trying to fight me. Again, I'm not even falling for it anymore. Oils? I like oils. Angie with that thing out there grinding things up is pretty freaky. She's already threatens to beat us up all the time, and now she has something that can make things disappear. I don't like it. Okay, now this thing is pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie, but we'll do this one first. This one's for under the eye. Under eye ones are different. They obviously focus on taking away darkness, swelling, puffiness, and this one was actually really cool. Not this one, the one on the table, but this one's nice too. These are all nice. I like it. But this one was really cool. I really like the art of the package. I've never seen one like this, so I really like it. I feel like where they chose for it to exit and this cute little like metal thing, obviously probably the coolness of the metal is going to put the product in. We talked about how the heat will open the pores and the metal or the coolness will then close them. So this one has like a little white thing right here, and that's where the product actually exits. And then it has a cute little metal ball, so you can massage it deep into the wrinkle area. I've never seen one like that. So we're going to put that right there, and then like if you're like those little cute little fine lines, which are not cute. Okay. I like that. Using it on your cute little nose. And then if you have like darker circles under your eyes, you could put a cooler rag over it. See? It comes out pretty nice. Here's a massage it. See if I can get younger. I'm not actually trying to get younger. I just actually tried this out. I just thought I would give it a shot, you guys. I've never been. They always try to get me to do this crazy stuff, and I actually have never done a whole little thing. And as you can see here, my face, I don't really is it. So my friend Victoria, actually, Collie, she's into skincare, and she did this demo, and she did this really great job explaining how product actually doesn't make your skin oily. She talked about how it just sinks into the skin and how when it dries up very quickly, it just means that you're more dry and you need more water. And she's the type of friend who wants to put your lip gloss on for you because she really likes to do makeup, things like that. So she just taught me a lot about that, and if I would share it with you guys. This one is Murad, and I just seems like it's doing a great job. Thought I'd brag about it. And if you guys have any questions, you can always add Victoria on Facebook. It's Victoria Collie, but she's a sweetheart, and I love learning and sharing whatever people share with us. And I feel like she changed my mind about everything. She made me feel, she was like, no, oil doesn't mix with oil. And it feels so nice. Super soft. So now we're not going to be able to take a shower and it's your fault. I'm not going to waste all that product. That's okay. Yeah, it's so soft. I just love it. And also, if you guys want to go down to Glendale, I don't know, they used to do Dermalogica, but they do the best facials, and that's where you'll get to experience them, like massaging the stuff into your face. And I know that when I was teaching down there, it was like $20. So it's like an hour-long massage, and you get to feel this for yourself, and they just get all the dead skin cells off, and I don't even know. I would recommend going to any of the colleges. That way you get massages for like $20 because the students have to get markups. And all of their curriculum at the colleges is, first it'll be they have to study, and then they get to go out on the floor. And if they're mechanics, they're gonna have to work on a car. So maybe you have a car that is not in terrible condition that would be safe for them to work on, that maybe you would like to see if they want to use as a project. Then you can get things like that done for free. Maybe you don't have enough money, but you like to go get a massage or something like that, or a facial. So just keep in mind that those things are all available at all the colleges. All right, I love you. I'll see you soon. Cutie pies.